Hello, I'm Donna Kelly. Welcome to Future Watch. At times, it seems everyone's in a gym these days, either getting into shape or recovering from an injury. But many of us risk injury if we don't follow some guidelines. To the rescue, computers that once helped professional and Olympic athletes. As Brian Nelson reports, they're now ready to guide weekend warriors towards stronger bodies as well.
A gold medal discus thrower showing his Olympic form. But under the computer microscope of Dr. GIDEON ARIEL, he's reduced to a set of matchsticks and then graphed as if he were a blue-chip Wall Street stock.
Look what happened here. He's reaching maximum velocity here with the leg. These are the leg. This is the hand. And then he starts slowing down. While he's slowing down with the leg, the arm starts speeding up.
GIDEON ARIEL is describing the transfer of physical energy. A champion discus thrower himself in Israel, he came to the U.S. in the 1960s to study biomechanics. The young athlete harnessed computers to help him study the body's performance, and soon found himself with a stable of star clients eager to become better. Golf greats like Nicholas, baseball great Nolan Ryan, and even young tennis giant Andre Agassi.
Were you able to help him improve his serve?
Absolutely. We also worked with Jimmy Connors before, and we improved his serve from about 70 miles an hour to close to 100 miles an hour.
ARIEL will tape a video image of his subject, feed it into his computer, and begin the diagnosis. His early field of interest was sports. Today, he's heading into the workplace.
Let's take a situation when a person just lifting a box. He or she is lifting a box. She's in a work environment when she has to lift this type of box. Well, how we know what the stress on the lower back or on the knees?
What ARIEL does is to identify coordinates the computer can read, and then let the human become a matchstick figure. He highlights the left and right knees, and the computer does the rest.
And how much she bent her knees? Okay, it's easy to calculate. Just by looking, you cannot tell. So basically, we will find from this point, which was a full extension, to this point, which was full flexion, she bent her knees 128 degrees. Okay, and she was quite symmetrical.
Now, what can you use this information for? For workman's compensation, for example?
Yeah, let's say that she had the injury at one on the knee, so she couldn't bend both knees the same way, so she had to compensate with the body. She might creating a new injury, and we can tell her, don't do this work because you don't use the knee symmetrically. Just a matter of time before she developed also a back problem. And then neck problem. It's like a kinetic link.
And that brings us to the field of rehabilitation. ARIEL has matched his computer to a set of exercise and rehab machines, which his company is now attempting to sell to hospitals and clinics.
Suppose you're trying to get into shape in a conventional gym like this one, or perhaps just recover from some sort of injury. You're going to want to hire a personal trainer, or you're going to rely on a lot of guesswork. For example, you'll start with a weight that you hope won't hurt or re-injure you. If it does, you're going to reduce it, and if it doesn't, you'll add some more. Well, as I said, there's a lot of guesswork, and it can also be kind of risky. But what if you were able to plug a computer into a machine like this, like Dr. ARIEL does? Well, the computer, theoretically anyway, would begin to sense your pain at just the moment you start to feel it, and reduce the weight. As you move through the area of hurt, it would then reimpose the weight for the rest of the flex. And it would do that until you feel stronger.
Go. And push, 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 push.
ARIEL placed a recent brain surgery patient into his leg extension machine, and the computer was able, in a matter of seconds, to uncover a weakness.
He stopped, and he started, and he stopped. He has problem with this particular knee, or particular leg, maybe not the knee. Okay. One more. That's it.
After spotting a weakness, ARIEL's creation writes itself a prescription and begins to work with the patient. He put this bum-kneed correspondent onto his so-called squat machine.
I really loaded your knees through the whole range of motion. You were scared to death to do this exercise, but now you gain confidence because you have a guard. There is a guard here that's actually protecting you from getting hurt. And in fact, in this area, for whatever the reason is, you let go a little bit, so the computer adapts to you.
Not only will the machines go easy on infirm TV correspondents, they can get tough on real athletes.
Let's say that I know that you are a high jumper, and I know that you have to produce so much force in order to jump 2 meters. Well, if you don't produce the force, this thing will not move. So you have to produce the force. So I can do it either way.
Ariel's work has drawn the interest of NASA. Scientists have conducted gravity-free tests of his equipment, and in 1995 will place a modified version aboard a shuttle flight to study how fast the astronauts' muscles deteriorate on long flights. Further off in the future, Ariel hopes to see his machines in every health-conscious sports medicine data banks, offering computerized personal training and rehabilitation, all in the privacy of the spare room. Brian Nelson, CNN Future Watch.
The ARIEL and similar systems are not yet priced for the average household, but because of the explosion in computer technology, their cost has fallen from the $1 million range to about $60,000.